Hello everyone and welcome back. So today I have another Product Empties haul for you. It's been about 2 months since my last one and I have gone through a couple of products since then. So we are going to go through them today. I'm going to tell you what I liked about them, what I didn't, if I would repurchase them, and I think let's just get right on into it. I think let's start with skincare. And the first thing that I have for you, I have multiples of. I don't think these were all from the past 2 months. I think I had these in different bags and then I just realized that they were all empty. But I have 3 bottles of the Carez Foaming Cream Cleanser, the Greek yogurt foaming cream cleanser. This is my current cleanser obsession. It is so good. I was on a little bit of a hunt to try to find a new cleanser recently because I felt like I couldn't find one that I loved and I had gone through a bunch that I didn't like at all. And I had this set of travel Carez products and this was in there. One of the travel ones was in there. So I started using it and really liked it. And so I ended up buying the full size one. And I've gone through this entire full size one plus 2 travel size versions. It never leaves my skin feeling too dry or too tight. It still feels very hydrating. I think because this is a cream cleanser, but because it is still foaming, it still makes my skin feel so clean. This helps keep little blackheads and whiteheads at bay. It is such a good product. I can't imagine that I'm gonna find another cleanser like this one that I love as much because it is so good. I'm probably a third of the way through my new bottle right now. I will 100% repurchase it when the time comes and I would highly suggest you try this. I think this could work for multiple skin types too. Even though I have pretty dry skin, because this is foaming, I think it would also work for oilier skin too, but it's great. Now, these next 2 products I'm a little scared to talk about because these are cult favorites and they have a very big following of people that absolutely love these products. And I unfortunately did not like either one of these. So this is the Eve Lom Foaming Cream Cleanser and the Eve Lom Cleansing Balm. And especially the Cleansing Balm, I really didn't like, and this is the one that a lot of people really love. I don't know what went on with these 2 products, but these broke my skin out like horribly. I haven't had that bad of a breakout in a really long time and it freaked me out because I was like, what is happening with my skin? And when I stopped using these 2, my skin completely cleared up. So I have no idea why my skin hated these 2 so much, but they really did. I think part of it is that this Eve Lom cleanser, I didn't end up using this all. I just stopped using it because it was breaking me out so bad. This cleansing balm has little tiny micro beads in it, so it gives you a little bit of exfoliation while you're cleansing your skin. And I don't know if maybe that was just too much for my dry skin. I hardly ever use a physical exfoliant on my skin. I use more like gentle chemical exfoliant. So I don't know if it was because of that my skin freaked out so bad or what. It made me sad because the fragrance in this is so nice. I love the smell of this. It reminds me of a product I used to use in high school and I can't figure out what it is. I know so many people love this product and I was so excited to try it and it did not work for me at all. And honestly, same with this one. I think this is what was causing me to break out and this just wasn't really helping anything. I just feel like this did nothing for my skin. I did not feel like my skin was cleansed very well from using this. It really did not foam up. It's funny because this and the Carez product are both called foaming cream cleansers, but they are completely opposite textures. This one hardly foams up at all. I feel like it just sits on your skin and never fully rinses away. So I'm so sad to say I did not like these products. I'm so sorry, Eve Lom. These did not work for me. Next up, I used up my 111 Skin Vitamin C Brightening Booster. So this is a product that you mix in with your moisturizer in the morning and it's your vitamin C step of your skincare routine. And I have kind of mixed opinions on this. So I talked about this a million times, but my skin really does not like vitamin C. It tends to break out when I introduce vitamin C into my skincare routine. This did not make me break out, but I don't know if I saw that much of a benefit from using it. When I stopped using it, I didn't really see any negative effects from not using it anymore, and so that's why I feel a little conflicted because it's nice to have a vitamin C thing that doesn't break me out. I just don't know if I really saw the benefit from it. I would probably keep this in the back of my mind in case I was really desperate to add vitamin C back into my routine, just because I know this one is okay for my skin. I don't know, maybe it's just something that you have to use more than just one bottle to see the benefit from. Maybe it's sort of like a long-term effect kind of thing. I think this was good. If you are also someone that struggles with breaking out with vitamin C, I would suggest you try this one because I found it to be pretty okay for my skin. Especially coming into summertime, I think it's especially important to try adding a little bit of vitamin C into my routine. If you've watched these Product Empties videos that I've posted, there are certain products that you have seen multiple times, like multiple multiple empty bottles of these products, and these next 3 products are some of those, so I'll just go through them quickly. The first one is the Clean It Zero Original Cleansing Balm. This is my favorite cleansing balm of all time. It is the absolute best product. It is the perfect thing to use as the first step in your double cleanse routine. It is a very, very simple product, but it just gets the job done in the best way. I feel like sometimes my skin really likes simple products. Like obviously I love to use serums and toners, but there's also that sensitive part of my skin that really likes simplicity, and I think that's why I love this one so much, because it cleanses my skin. It does what it needs to do as my first step in my double cleanse routine, but it doesn't do anything else. And that's what I want. And I think that's why I didn't like the Eve Lom one, because I think the fragrance in it and the little micro beads just did not jive well with my skin, and this one has never given me any problems whatsoever. The next product is the Bioderma Micellar Water. Again, I've talked about this a gazillion times, but this is what I use as my cleanser in the morning. I don't like to use a full cleanser in the morning because my skin kind of needs those natural oils that build up on your skin at night, and this is the perfect balance of still cleansing my skin in the morning but not stripping it of its natural oils. And I always tell this story, but right when I first started YouTube, I was talking about how I used this in the morning, and someone left a comment about how it was so unclean and so gross to not use a full cleanser in the morning, and I think about that comment to this day. I don't know why, because I was just like, what do you mean? It's just my micellar water. Like, I'm still cleansing my skin. Why is that such a bad thing? It's just funny how those little like mean comments stick in your head, and for some reason that was one of them. I still stand by this. I love this stuff. It is the best micellar water. I've tried multiple brands of micellar water. I used to use the simple one. I've tried the Garnier one. I've tried one higher end one, but I can't remember what brand it was, and I've always gone back to Bioderma. I feel like this was the original micellar water for a reason. It's still the best. Again, it does a great job of cleansing my skin. I use this on a reusable cotton pad in the morning, and I love it. I have 2 bottles of the Bondi Sands Aero 1 Hour Express Tan. This is the absolute best at-home self-tan ever. I have used up so many bottles of this. I used to use the Aero Ultra Dark, but I switched to the 1 Hour Express because I use this during the day, and it has completely changed my tan routine. So you only have to leave this on for 3 hours, and I can do it during the day, like in the morning when I'm just working from home or I'm editing YouTube videos and I'm tanning in the process, and so I don't have to sleep in it. And that was the biggest thing for me, because I felt like, 1, I was ruining so many sheets sleeping in my tans, and 2, it's just uncomfortable. Like, you feel sticky, especially in the summer, which is when we want to be tan. And I have just found that this has been the absolute best. I want to say maybe they just came out with an ultra dark version of this, which I would be very interested to try. I love Bondi Sands. I will forever use their products. I will probably always go back to this one because it's just the best. All right, last 2 skincare products. I have 2 eye creams. So I have the Beauty Bio, the Eyeliner Concentrate Smoothing Brightening Serum and Depuffing Tool. I loved this stuff, and I would 100% repurchase this. I have built up a little bit of an eye cream collection, and so I'm trying to work my way through that before I buy a new one, but I would definitely buy this one again. I love anything that has a little depuffing tool on it. There was another one from, I think it was Lancome, that I used to love that has that cool metal tip to apply it. I really liked this one. Was cooling, kind of helps that puffiness in the morning, but it also, you can kind of see the actual product is colored, and so it acts as an extra bit of highlighter underneath your eyes, which I loved. It was a great thing to use underneath makeup. I don't think that I would like to use this at night. I think I would just use this in the morning, but I really love this. If you are someone who also struggles under eye circles, try this one out. It is so good. And then the other one I have is the LMS Peptide 4 Eye Recovery Cream. This is what I was using at night while I was using the Beauty Bio one in the morning, and I also really liked this. This one was a little thinner than I'm used to for a nighttime eye cream. Normally the nighttime eye creams that I use are pretty thick, but this one honestly did a really good job for it not being a super thick cream. It was very hydrating. I don't know if it had amazing like brightening or anti-aging benefits to it, but just in terms of being a good hydrating eye cream, I thought this was great. All right, I have 2 hair products. The first one I have is the Way Hair Oil. So if you watched my hair product video, which I posted, it was a couple of videos back, I completely redid my hair routine, and so far I'm really liking it. And in that video I mentioned that I repurchased this product, and I am absolutely loving it. I like it so much better than the Olaplex oil. I didn't include that in here because I'm only halfway through the product, but I have I've loved switching back to my Way hair oil. It's amazing to me how light this hair oil feels while still being so hydrating. I just feel like they absolutely nailed the texture of this product because it is so light. It doesn't weigh your hair down, but it still does what you want a hair oil to do, and I feel like it seals my split ends. It's just a great hair oil. And then this is the Day Agave Dry Heat and Hold Styling Mist. This heat protects up to 450 degrees. So I did not repurchase this in that hair video. I bought something from Ulta that I honestly don't think that is a dry hair heat protectant. And then when I went online to try to find another heat protectant, I was really struggling to find one that was specifically formulated to use on dry hair. Dry hair meaning like your hair isn't wet. I don't know why that is. I feel like the Tresemme one was what everyone used forever. I'm still someone that likes to use my hot rollers and like a curling iron, and so I just found it odd that I couldn't find better options for a dry hair heat protectant. And so I honestly might repurchase this one just because of that fact. I just can't tell how well this one was working. It smells amazing and I love that about it. All the Day products do, but I just couldn't tell if this was actually benefiting my hair or if it was actually protecting my hair from the heat. If you all have a suggestion, I would be very, very happy to hear it because I really need a dry hair heat protectant, and I don't know why I was having so much trouble trying to find one. And then last but not least, I have 4 makeup products. So I have 2 concealers, the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer and the Hourglass, I think this is the Vanish concealer. Yeah. And out of these two, I much prefer the Hourglass concealer. This concealer is so good, and I forgot how good it was because after I finished this one, I went straight into the High Glam concealer and I used this whole thing up, and then I went back to the Hourglass one. I bought it during the Sephora sale. Oh my gosh, this concealer is amazing. I don't know why I ever stopped using the Hourglass one. I think I just had heard a lot of things about the Natasha Denona one and I just wanted to try it out for myself, and I liked it. Like, it wasn't a bad concealer in any way, but this Hourglass concealer just makes your skin look flawless. I feel like I have trouble when I'm using concealer. Like, when I blend it out, I feel like it completely goes away, almost that it blends out a little too well. I feel like this one actually stays on my skin and conceals my skin the way I want it to while still looking very natural and skin-like. I'm just obsessed with this concealer and everyone needs to try this. If you're in the market for a new one, please check this one out. I have the shade Cotton, which I believe is kind of a light warm color, and I'm obsessed. I love this concealer. And then last but not least, I have 2 lip products. So the first one is my all-time favorite Buxom Plumping Lip Cream Gloss. I talked about this in my Sephora sale picks, but this is just my favorite gloss of all time. It is so good. I know it will never fail me. This one was in the color Pink Champagne, and I just repurchased White Russian, but I would definitely repurchase this color again. I really loved it. I did want to mention though that you can get this product at Sephora, and which was good because you could get it during the Sephora sale. However, they have a way bigger shade range at Ulta. So I would say if you're gonna buy this product, get it from Ulta because I think they only have 2 shades on Sephora's website, and they have the entire line of shades on Ulta. When I saw it on Sephora, I got a little worried that they were discontinuing this product because there were only 2 shades, and then when I got on Ulta, it's like a sigh of relief came over me because every single shade was on there, plus the entire line of Buxom products was on there. So they must just be transitioning over into only being sold at Ulta. That's what I'm guessing. It's the best. I promise you, you will not be disappointed if you try this lip gloss out. And then last but not least is my Hourglass Hourglass Phantom Glossy Balm. I don't know why I could not get that out. So this is one of those glossy products that's in a stick form. I've literally used this down to the nub, but you can kind of see in there. So it is a very glossy product, but you swipe it on like a lipstick, and it is a great product. I think this is gonna work its way up into being one of my top favorite lip products because it's great. I think the color payoff for such a glossy product is amazing. It does give you a little bit of plumping action, definitely not as good as the Buxom lip gloss. I think the Buxom lip gloss is perfect when you're doing a full lip look, like when you're going out at night or you're getting ready for a full day. If you're gonna do lip liner and lipstick and add that gloss on top, it's perfect. If you are just running out the door or you're doing school makeup, you just want something a little more casual, that's when this one comes in really handy for me because you can just swipe this onto bare lips and it's gonna give you a really, really nice lip look without having to try very hard, which is why I loved this one. And I think I will definitely repurchase this. I had this in the color Reveal, and I would definitely repurchase this color again. It was a very bright kind of corally pink, but I would also be interested in trying their other colors too. But yeah, I really enjoyed using this product and I will definitely be repurchasing. I think this will be great for the summer. Again, when you're just like throwing on a little bit of makeup to go out to dinner or to run some errands, this is a great product to have on hand. And that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this little empty products roundup. I just love these videos and I think it's such a nice way to figure out which products I loved versus ones that I didn't love. I think it's also great to hear from other people their recommendations on empty products because you know they use the whole thing and that they have a better idea of if they loved them or not. I will leave all the products that I talked about linked down below in case you're interested in them. And I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!